Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and I have here a box from Lenovo. It's a fairly large box, but it contains, as far as I'm aware, a fairly small computer. Let's see what happens when we open it up. Yeah, there's some empty space in here, as you can see. This is a demo unit that Lenovo sent me, so I've got a couple of extra things in here, like the product review information. Let's go ahead and take these out one at a time now. We've got a Lenovo IdeaCentre Q150, I believe is the model number. This is a nettop. You can see the box is opened. Again, it's a review unit, but I'll get to that in a second. And they also sent me to review with it a Multimedia Keyboard, which is sort of a finger keyboard and touchpad, or a scroll button here. Trackball, that's the word I'm trying to think of. And so you can use this if you're going to use the IdeaCentre as sort of a home media center type setup. You can use this little guy to control it without having to use a wired keyboard and mouse and so forth. So let's take a look first at the nettop itself. We've got product information, packing list, and make sure that this is angled properly. Inside the box, you can see that's the computer. So big box, small computer. It's not even that big a box, but let's go ahead and open that up and take a look. See if it'll slide right out there. So that's it. That's the whole computer. It's barely any bigger, honestly, than a DVD drive. There's a disc for reference. So pretty small. Let's take off the plastic covering and take a look at what you've got here. VGA, HDMI output, 2 USB ports on this side, Ethernet, power, looks like mic and headphone. It's, it might be a mount or something on this side. We've got 2 more USB ports, so there's a total of 3, SPDIF, and a vent, and that's about it. There's a power button here on the front, and nothing on the back except for some labels. So very tiny, very compact, big vent on the bottom, vent on the top. Be interested in knowing how loud it is, if it's something that you might be thinking about putting on a next to your TV, for example. You wouldn't want it to be too loud. But there you go. So let's take a look real quick and see what else is in the box. Looks like they shipped a keyboard with it, as well as power cable, power brick, a mouse, which is a little bit smaller, it seems like, than a full-size mouse. It's not quite a travel mouse, but it's a small mouse. Looks like a stand of some sort. I might actually have to read the manual to figure out exactly how this is supposed to work. And there's also a kit if you wanted to mount this to the back of a television or monitor. You could do that as well with this kit here. So that is the computer. I'll just take a quick look at the keyboard here. So there's the standard keyboard that comes with it. No dedicated function keys, doesn't look like you've got media playback keys on here either, or rather, if you do, yeah, they're built in as function keys. So function and F8, F9, F10, F11, F12 will do multimedia functions, but not dedicated multimedia keys. Just a small, typical keyboard. Okay, put that out of the way, and let's take a quick look at the multimedia keyboard here, the wireless keyboard. Warranty, wireless keyboard information, keyboard, and it comes with a pack of AA batteries. So you can see the keyboard is quite small, and actually the keys seem very similar to what you would get on, say, a smartphone keyboard. But you've got that touch ball, which is nice. So you should be able to control this, click left, click right. There are dedicated media keys here, so you've got rewind, previous track, forward, stop, play, pause, etc. Volume keys. Not entirely sure what this orange one is supposed to be. Home, end, and so forth. So, my guess is the typing experience isn't going to be great unless you're a serious texter, or somebody who uses a smartphone a lot. But it's small, it's compact, it's something that if you are going to use a computer as a media center, or if you're going to plug it into a TV, it might be nice to have a keyboard like this lying around. I personally have a larger one that I can touch type on for my home media center setup, but I'll be interested in testing this out. I'll definitely test it with the Lenovo IdeaCentre Q150 here. I might give it a try also with my my home media system, which has a more powerful processor. I forgot to tell you about the specs on the on this guy. Let's see. I don't want to get these wrong. The Q150 has an NVIDIA ION graphics processor. It's got an Intel Atom dual-core processor, D510. It runs Windows 7 Home Premium, and it can support up to 2 gigs of DDR2 memory and up to 500 gigabytes of hard drive storage. It's got 802.11n Wi-Fi, and as I pointed out, it's got HDMI high-definition output, SPDIF audio output, can do 5.1 channel sound, and it's awfully tiny. So there you go. That's the first look at the Lenovo IdeaCentre Q150 nettop. This is Brad Linder for Liliputing.